Why people can stand longer when they have eyes opened, while they are not able to stand very long when they have their eyes closed. Yeah, it's a funny question, but it's really, it could come from like a little child, because they have really significant questions, and we adults think, oh, this is stupid. But why? Well, it's of course stupid, no? It's so stupid, no? So you don't have an answer, but you think it's stupid. So, so this is the thing. Why do people cannot stand as long and don't feel dizzy when they have their eyes opened, where compared to when they close their eyes? Because, simply because we triangulate our vision. We hold on to things with our eyes. Let's say if you close your eyes, you lose the reference points. And then for some people, more or less, some people they are very stable because they have their built-in reference points. And some others, they have less of reference points, so they get very easily dizzy. That's, of course, why it's more difficult to stand on a ship. But why do people like boats? Why do they like cruising? Why do they like having a big boat besides the vanity part? Because being on the ocean, being within waves, creates dealy. Dealy. So now, this is like, it seems stupid. Again, we are already adults, so why should we repeat this again and again? Because you can make millions of dollars with this one idea. Now are you getting interested again? For example, one lady, she said, she is a psychoanalyst, she came to my seminars, and she said, this is a brilliant idea we got from you with the dealy, because before we did always doing the psychoanalysis in the old way of Freud. So how did Freud do a psychoanalysis? He would people lie down. So what's your problem with your father? Well, he always treated me not very good. I never could say anything. He's the reason for all my problems. I never could develop anything on my own because he told me what I have to do. So that's why my life is a mess now. So, okay, they speak about this. 1 week later they come again. So what's your problem? My father is my problem. I never could do anything good because you always told me what I have to do. And again, it's another $40 for the psychoanalyst, yes? And how long will they have to, how long can they do this? They can do it forever. Why? Because there is no, louder, dealy. There is no dealy. So when you have somebody like this, they're almost in a death state, in an almost sleeping state. They cannot absorb anything. So now the amazing thing, this psychoanalysis said, now what we found out using this idea, we take people that we want to therapy on a boat, especially when there's a lot of waves, and ask the same question then. Like, what was your problem with, why do you have these problems now? Because of my mother. So now the dealy is getting something out of the subconscious, and once they've been on the high sea, on really high waves for a few times, they don't want to have those problems anymore, and they are cured. So this is the more expensive way. If you want the cheaper way, just buy an EMDR system, $500, or these big boats, they are more expensive. But you get the same effect. You get the dealy effect, yeah? Okay. Very active, very effective, so, is Rife therapy allopathic? Allopathic. Is affirmation informational therapy? Is informational therapy? Rife therapy, is it allopathic? The allopathic is the philosophy. So what's the allopathic philosophy? It's about anti. Anti, anti, anti. So what is Rife about? It's about anti-bacteria, antivirus. So he has the idea, if you put energy into a body, we kill those bacteria, kill those viruses. So it's a purely allopathic method. Rife, Hulda Clark, they are pure allopathic doctors. I mean, they would not like this idea, but that's the allopathy is two things. It's actually several things, but one is to do the inversion compared to homeopathy. Homeopathy works by giving the same. Allopathy works by giving the opposite. It works. I mean, it's not that it doesn't work. Allopathy does not mean it doesn't work. Some people think it's this way, but allopathy works by giving the opposite. Then the other thing that's about allopathy is that it's treating disease, whereas homeopathy is treating people, treating the way symptoms appear in a person, and they don't have. Hahnemann, the founder of homeopathy, said, don't give any disease names, it's just a house number. Disease names don't mean anything. So can we say Rife method is a allopathic method in this sense? Yes, completely, because he said if you have this disease, you take this kind of frequencies. If you have drowsiness, you take 444 Hertz. But if you have Alzheimer, you take 1050 Hertz. It's just the same like with drug therapy. You go to an allopathic doctor, you say, I have drowsiness, he looks up in his Merck Pharma report, and he gives you the drugs. So Rife is really pure allopathy. And that's why I don't subscribe to this. We can do it with the core. I will show you tomorrow how you can do pure Rife therapy, but I don't use it. About this, I can only say if you have a choice, look at if a system has any reproducibility, if it has any combination between energy and information. And some they say there are energy medicine, but you don't feel anything, so it's not energy medicine. If they say we use frequency therapy, but you say I don't feel anything, there is no frequency therapy. It's just an idea. Yes. And another thing is that can you add your own ideas? Can you add your own things to the system? Is it an open system? Yes. We show this tomorrow. How you can add your own remedies, the own things you want to test. How to do this practically. So those three things. Is it a combination of inner information and energy? Is it reproducible? Is it an open system? And if it has energy, can you just use electricity or also magnetism, light, sound? So this is all I want to say about this.